Hi guys, it's Mary from Mary's Vegan Table. Today, for the first time, I am going to make apple fritters. I've never made them before, so this will be my first time making them with you guys. I'm sure most of you probably already know how to make them. I figured they can't be that hard to make, right? But we'll find out. So I'm just using what I have on hand. I had 5 apples left, so I said, let me try to make the apple fritters with them. So these apples are little gallas. So figured I'll use them. I know some people they use Granny Smiths and those other big red apples. You can tell I know my apples, right? The big red apples. So today we're going to use little gallas. I actually have 6 apples. One of them rolled away and hid behind a bag of cranberries. So I actually have 6 of these. I'm going to peel the rest of the apples and dice them up. Okay. Just going to cut up these apples. Cut up this apple. Let's see. Just going around the outside, cutting it. And leaving the core in the middle. So yeah, I'm just gonna dice them up. Okay, so I have my apples all diced up. I'm gonna start with adding a 1.5 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. And make sure I'm packing it in. You know what? I think I'm going to use 2 cups of flour. Should I? I'll use a 1/2 cup. Let's see. Let's experiment. Like I said, it is my first time doing it. There's a 1/2 cup. That's 1.5 cups. One and a half cups of flour. I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm going to add a tablespoon. You know what? I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And because I'm going to be making a glaze to drizzle over the top of the fritters, I'm not going to use too much sugar. I'm going to use a tablespoon of organic, regular granulated sugar, tablespoon. And then I'm going to add another tablespoon of the organic brown sugar. I say it's organic because if it's organic, it's vegan. And the stuff that isn't organic usually uses bone char, animal bone char. So there you go. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I'm going to mix this all up. Whoops! It just snowed. Oof, fritter flour all over the kitchen. Okay, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of oat milk. I'm going to add the apples in, and I'm going to start mixing, and I'll see if I need more milk. Guessing I'm going to need more milk. Definitely. Let's see. Yes, so I'm going to add another 1/2 cup. So this will be a cup of milk. Instead of a 1/2 cup, we're going to add a whole cup of milk. Okay. possibly, guys, you know what? It's gonna be, tastes good. It's gonna be a cup and a half of milk. Because this is my first time making it, so I'm basically experimenting. Oh no, is it gonna need 2 cups of milk? I want to add some raisins to this. Let's add some stuff to this, guys. I mean, you don't have to, but let's just add some raisins to this. I'm pretty sure this is a good batter for the fritters, because I'm deep frying them. Let me turn the oil on. Okay, I'm gonna add some raisins. I'm just gonna add a handful. Couple of handfuls because my hands are kind of small. Okay. Debating, should I add should I put some cranberries in here too, guys? Well, let's slow this boil up as much as we can. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna put a handful of the cranberries in. Some walnuts would be good in here too. Add a couple of nuts in there. Or I could sprinkle them on top of, when they're done and the glaze is on top, I could sprinkle them on top of the glaze. But let's put a few little walnuts in here. If there's any allergies, just don't put them in. Like I said, I'm experimenting right now. I never made these before, and I just want to see how it turns out. I'm just bringing you guys along with me. Okay. So just gonna let this sit for a minute. I'm gonna check the oil to see if the oil is hot. To see if your oil is at a good temperature. All you gotta do is take a pinch of flour, drop it into the oil, and if it bubbles up, it's ready. So I have the oil on high, been there for a while. It's ready. Okay. I'm gonna carefully scoop some of these up. And because they are gonna expand, I'm just gonna put like a small tablespoon first. Let's see how this turns out here. I'm not sure if maybe you might need a little more milk in it. It looks like it's kind of dense. I hope it's not too tough. Hoping I didn't overmix it. Okay, I'm gonna lower it to medium, so that way it cooks on the inside and doesn't burn on the outside. And I'm gonna use this as a test one, and we'll come back and see how it turns out, and then we'll add the other ones if this batter is good. If not, we're gonna have to add more milk or something to see, or do it all over. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I kind of forgot it in the oil, that it was in the oil cooking while I was cleaning up the kitchen. But it feels soft. We'll cut into this bad boy and see how it turned out. Okay, it might help if I could put this down. Okay. Can you guys see this? Yeah. This is hot because it just came out the just came out the oil. Oh, very hot. You can see the cinnamon in there. I don't know though, is it cooked through though? Is it too... It's actually really good. I'm gonna put the rest in and not burn them. But you know what, guys? I'm thinking maybe I should add a little more milk to it. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe I should. Okay, so I added just an extra 1/4 cup of milk just to loosen up the batter a little more. So no, yeah, that seems like it's flowing better off the spoon. Okay, this is a smaller pot, so I'm not going to put 2, I'm just going to put 3 in. Okay, you see how fast they brown up, very fast, and you see how big they get? So even if you wanted to put a teaspoon of this, that would be good too, because you saw I added a tablespoon of it, and it got huge. And I'm gonna have to lower this a little more because the oil obviously is extremely hot. So I have this on a medium low, maybe a little lower than that. Not low, but a medium low. So I'm just gonna move them around a little bit because I don't want them burning. And I want to make sure that they're cooked inside though. But they are pretty. Look at that. So just keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't burn. It could be the oil that I'm using also, because I use canola oil. This is vegetable oil, but I didn't realize it was soy vegetable oil. I bought it to use it because I was making some meals over the weekend, and I didn't want to use that because, you know, people have soy allergies or just choose to stay away from it. So I had to go in, but I used the canola oil. So I said, let me use this oil. So maybe it has something to do with that it's frying up so fast. Okay, I'm gonna fry up the rest of these and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished frying up all the fritters, the apple fritters. And while these are cooling, I'm gonna make the glaze. So here I have a cup of sifted powdered sugar, organic powdered sugar. And I'm gonna start with just a tablespoon of plant-based milk. Now I sifted it so that way there's no lumps in it when I mix it up. So I'm just gonna start with this tablespoon because I want a thicker glaze. I don't want a very thin glaze. So just keep adding 1 tablespoon at a time until you get to the texture that you want. Add just a tiny bit more. That wasn't even a whole tablespoon. And this is why I just added that little bit of sugar to the fritter batter, because this glaze is really sweet. Now I didn't have enough powdered sugar, and then I realized, I heard that powdered sugar is nothing but finely ground up regular granulated sugar. So I added some regular sugar to my coffee grinder. The grinder that I use basically just to grind up my seeds and stuff, and it came out beautiful. Had powdered sugar. Okay, just make sure you mix it up good. Get all that powdered sugar mixed up in there, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the fritters to cool before I actually dunk them in or drizzle this over, because it's just gonna melt off if I put it on them while they're hot. Okay, so here are the fritters. They're pretty much cooled off. And here I have the powdered sugar, the glaze that I made with the powdered sugar. Some of them, I think I'm just gonna dunk in and give them a nice glaze all over. And give them a nice glaze all over. And here, if it would help if you have a rack. I don't know why the dog decides to bark as soon as I start recording. But yeah, so just let the excess drip off. If you have a rack, let it just put it on the rack. Pretty. Every time I talk, he barks. I can't take it. Okay, and I'm gonna glaze a full one now. Another one. Let's glaze a whole one now. Again, another one, just so you can see. Let that glaze drip off. Put it over here with the other one. Okay, and I'll show you what the other ones. What I'll do with the other ones. A couple of the other ones. I'm just gonna drizzle it. Okay. I'm just gonna take a fork. Just drizzle it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I'll dunk another one. Fully dunk another one. Now, the cooler these are, the better it'll hold on to the glaze. The better the glaze will stick to the fritter. Okay, I'm just letting the excess drip off. Put it here. And if we hadn't already, we could still, if you like, you could still put some walnuts on top if you wanted to. It's beautiful. I think it's very pretty. Next time I think I'll use less apples, because these aren't as crispy on the outside as I would like them, but then again it may also be because it's been raining for like the past 2 days and it's humid in the house, so that could be it too. Either way, like some of my other videos, I'll probably just do just revise the video with a better recipe, but this is not too bad for my first time, I don't think. So I'm going to break into this guy and see how it looks. Oof. Still warm. There it is. It's brown inside because of the brown sugar and the cinnamon. If you don't put in the brown sugar, I guess really in the cinnamon, it'll be white inside. It'll be a white fluffy cake inside. And you could just sprinkle the cinnamon on the outside when it's done if you like. Or you can even make a cinnamon glaze. You can see that cranberry in there. It's good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please try it. Let me know what you think. I see I have a few new subscribers. I appreciate that so much. And I see also that a lot of you guys are watching the video, but you're not liking and you're not subscribed. If you guys can please just hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it a whole lot. It would help my channel out a lot. But anyways, I love what I'm doing here, and for you guys who are watching, I love doing it for you, and I hope you like the recipes and are enjoying them. I'll be back real soon with a new recipe, and you guys have an amazing day.